What the fuck is up, my fiends? Ask and you shall receive. The algorithm has blessed the Layer of Darkness video, the last one, to be like 400 fucking views or something crazy for someone like me who has like my fucking mom subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to mom. But this shit is, you know, pretty fucking crazy. Anyway, you can see I opened the maxi into the Nibiru, so I'm just fucking built different. Yeah, this will be a climb from platinum, just because I didn't really have. I figured that this would be the safest approach to test out a new Layer of Darkness deck in this meta. So this is like, these are pretty recent games. These are all from like the last week, essentially. And again, surprise, surprise, I made another dedicated going second deck, and I thought that that is something that Layer of Darkness could excel at. Instead of having the trap cards, like the virus trap cards in here, I now put more emphasis on this guy, Kaiser Glider, that lets you tribute a guy, and obviously the classic Arma to get my Layer of Darkness, and we know the Super Poly. I mean, yeah, you could get rid of that Rise Heart there, but just about to clear that board, pitch Diablosis, you know, or Diabolos, and get Predaplant Triff. They're going to be able to bring back the R.O.C.K. And I'm going to be able to Ash this Scream, so I don't get any advantage off of that. But yeah, it's about to get a lot fucking worse for my opponent as I throw the triple tactics thrust, and they decided to have enough. They said, "No me gusta, I'm done, bro." So, all right, let's pause it. BR. B. All right, so we got the unusual, interesting matchup against SnoreSoul. I mean, again, I'm in platinum, so it's not super surprising. It's not. I don't think it's going to be a very competitive deck. I think you're probably going to struggle a little bit on your climb to Diamond and Master, unless you have the sick Call by the Grave for the Ash. So I need to imperm this Taya and cross my fingers that, you know, with that last card in hand, they don't have anything else. I'm just going to assume one of those is a blackout, right? So I got to make my plays a little bit carefully, right? I do the Arma, see if they have the other called by. They don't. Cool. But first I go for the Kashteara line, because I figured they have blackout, and so I could still keep my Layer of Darkness up and win with Layer of Darkness, essentially. And here's where I make the oopsie. I get trigger happy with this, and I immediately go with the Kaiser Glider. This is the effect I was talking about last game, right? I could quick effect tribute a monster. So this is like probably one of the best, more quote unquote modern cards since like Layer of Darkness came out in what, like 2017, 2018. So it's got some utility behind it. But I'm playing with a little small Kashteara engine, right? Pretty much like just a couple fed. You can only run the two, couple Unicorn, one of each spell, and like one Rise Heart. So that's it, right? I should have just special summoned the Defender first. You always do that, and then you do everything else, right? In Layer of Darkness, you just gotta get used to doing your Kashteara stuff first, which is how you should always do it if you have multiple decks of that type, to be able to use that. So without further ado, my opponent submits defeat. Shows that they are submissive and breedable, which I will take full advantage of with this Diabolos here. Hand loop him for one. Go into battle phase and close it out with the King. Oh man, I'm glad to have him back in my deck and have him shine a little bit. So, alright guys, let's go to the next one. Again, there shouldn't be any surprise here. I'm a dedicated going second deck, and I'm just built different with the double evenly. We'll send one. They'll negate that instantly and confidently. We'll drop the second one, and their router fucking fries because they can't handle the sheer fucking alpha male energy that we got going on over here. All right, so that was just a quick short one. Don't worry, the rest will involve Lair. Here's the plot twist. I'm going first. I was made to go first, and I remember this one. I lost the coin flip, right? So first thing, you know, my spidey senses are telling me this might be a dedicated going second deck, right, that I'm going against, and it's probably going to be fucking Dikanko. They also droll me, so I can't get that much value out of the Kashteara Fenrir. I still go into Barone, I guess, just to get my Synchro daily, and I figured, hey, in case it's not Dikanko, right, just surely won't be able to tribute over the Barone, right? Like, all right. Well, the Super Poly pitched Diabolos is going to go hard. Again, you guys saw my game plan before with the Super Poly. Again, like if you're running Layer of Darkness, run 3 Super Poly and as many Super Poly targets as you can in your extra. That's the whole fucking point, right? Like, if you have that board breaking ability that just not a lot of other decks can do, right? Super Poly on its own is really good with Garura and Mudragon, which we run. But man, when you have that Lair of Darkness up, everything could be Predaplant Triff bait right here, man. Like, just cleared his entire fucking board with one Super Poly and one Lair of Darkness. Very nice. Unfortunately, because they did get the tribute off with a mandatory layer effect. That's the one thing. I wish layer's effect wasn't mandatory. Because I miss out on a 3K swing there. God, I can't fucking talk. Just there's so much brain power behind this Lair of Darkness deck. But yeah, just keep in mind, guys. Again, this was a platinum climb, right? So it's not the diamond level quite yet. I feel like I am punching down to my opponents. You'll see some crazy misplays from them. Hopefully no more from me besides that last game where I forgot to summon the fucking Fenrir first. Speaking of which, get in there for game. Alright, GG, no. Just to show the max C into my opponent playing MethMach, right? Not wanting to play into anything and just small world for their, what do they call it? Circular, diameter, whatever fucking shape. Geometric, alloyed bullshit, I don't care. Anyway, we're going to play a little bit into their maxi, just a little bit. Get my Lair of Darkness up. And I just ought to attack directly, get some good damage. I felt like there's no way I was going to OTK, right? Going against them. And I just get rid of that Transcode Talker. They only had the one copy, and I know that's really important chain or link in their deck, right? The link climb. So here I'm going all out. I'm going to hand loop them for one with Diabolos. And they're going to actually ghost spell me. I did not see that coming to not bring out the unicorn, which is fine. We take that. We hand loop for one. Mandatory gives them another card into the Raigeki. I'm mad because I know they have circular. I'm fucking mad. I'm mad as a bitch. And also, I pot of Extraved. I got rid of the one copy of Triff in here, as we can see, so I wasn't able to completely clear their board there, which was a big uh-oh. It's not the end of the world. I immediately put in the second copy after this game. I was like, yeah, no, we that's the whole point of this deck, right? Pretty much have 2 to 3 of each Super Poly target in there and just a little bit left over. Here they're going to Super Factorial here. Not realizing that they banished the other dude after he left the field. So 1, 2, XZs. Not good enough. Yeah, I was about to get real fucking bad for my opponent right there. Scoop while they're ahead. All right, on to the next one. All right. So, of course, I was trying to get these videos in as well, and it was an opportune time to play Lair of Darkness, not only the climb, but to play Pot of E before it goes to 1. And, of course, I draw into Pot of E and Prosby in the same opening. And it's all right. It's whatever. I'm chilling. Super Poly's live because they're both dark. But here's... Oh, yeah, actually, I misspoke. Here's a little oopsie. Theosis locks me to XZs. So now I can't Super Poly chain to their fucking IP, so I'm forced to take their zombie vampire. But at least I get rid of their pep out of their Psychic and Punisher, so I don't have to deal with that. I still have Birth. I'm able to Birth, bring back the Fenrir. And then I use their own zombie effect. Ooh, bring back their unicorn. Ooh, how the turns have tabled, you little bitch. Yeah, shout out to my friend Ren and his fucking bullshit punk deck. This is going to be you next time I see you, bro. Get them cheeks ready, boy. All right. And surprise, surprise, we got an Evil Eye matchup. And traditionally, I think I usually lost to them because I'm usually playing Labyrinth. They have a really good matchup into Labyrinth. Just how suffocating their controls. Anyway, evenly matched. Oh, what? They got their own Solemn. Ah, but that was part of my plan, motherfucker. Because I still have my Lair cards that you can't negate now. And let me G-snatch that, get the Eyes Celine out of there. And when they don't have that on the field, that's pretty much their kryptonite. They have a hard time functioning, but they were smart enough to get rid of my guy before I could tribute it for a token, bring out Diablosis, etc., tribute one of their guys. So here I just decided to hold on to the Kaiser Glider. I figured they're going to do something stupid, which is right about now, right? They thought they were in a pretty oppressive position. Super pulling my guy off. Obviously, they didn't have Triff of their own because they would have used a token. But yeah, you can't use tokens for Starving Venom. And I'm like, well, I'm chilling. This is why I have the Kaiser Glider, my friend. Tribute. Go to main phase before I could end. they figured, yeah, that was enough for that. I don't think I like Lair of Darkness. I'm just a pumpkin boy, and it's after October, and I am now rotten. So, I maxied, and they passed. Normally, that would be great if I was actually playing Kashteara, but I'm not. I'm playing Lair of Darkness with a tiny bit of Kashteara, despite the birth being here. So, oops. They and now you can see my opponent's skill. They read Special Summon and Throw Maxi. So I got them the -1. And it's interesting and scary at the same time to see how people even get to Plat 1 with how fucking bad they are. But this guy had the God Hand. Oh my God. Holy shit. Right, I wasn't thinking he was going to be able to get 4 guys out before the battle phase. Clearly my plan was to Triff, but I really didn't think they'd have the 4th one, which does matter a little bit. Not in the sense of what they just did there, but what they're about to do, because they still have Rise Heart in hand. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Which is fine. I was hoping that they go into Shangri-Era that I could steal next turn with Econ. But they don't read what Triff does, so I negate and destroy the summon of the Master of Blades. Okay, swing for a 3K. Okay, set my second Super Poly. My opponent's about to not have a fun time if they play into the Super Poly. Bring back Fenrir. They go straight into battle phase without activating his effect. Dope. Thanks. Hopefully this will be enough to get me the win. They set one. I'm like, damn, I'm not going to be able to punch him for 28. And I draw in a unicorn. I can't use Econ to take their guy. It has to be face up. Either way, it wouldn't have really contributed to much. So I just got to hope that this Starving Venom Fusion was the play. And here, now they remember that Fenrir has an effect they can search out a card for, and now they're actually playing Kashteara. Theosis. Okay, I'm like, all right, well, why are they doing this first? Surely they could have just gone Shangri-Era into, then use the Rise Heart effect, you know, go into a Rise Heart. But no, they go into Dark Armed. I'm like, interesting. What do you think? Oh, you're not gonna pop Lair of Darkness? Did you not read what this fucking card does? Right, for those of you who don't know, if it's destroyed, you can destroy all your opponent's special summon monsters. So I just got a free Raigeki. All right, dude, sounds good. And looks like that was they're about to meet their untimely end because of that mistake there. Maxi, that's not gonna fucking save you, buddy. You could have activated 3 this turn. Not gonna save you. So now we both decide to have a gentleman's agreement to not play with Zeus. Great. We just accepted that. I have a Theosis of my own. Right off of the unicorn. I'm gonna Fenrir effect. I don't care what you banish from my grave. You're going down because I'm gonna Econ and tribute one of my guys, probably the Fenrir, to take the unicorn. And that's all she wrote. I hit him with my own. I hit you with your own, bitch. For exact fucking game. Sheesh. Alright. Let's go to the next one. Whew, I'm sweating after that. Alright, so we got another MethMach with an interesting board into the Firewall Dragon. They're feeling pretty confident because they got this Omni Negate or the Spell Trap Negate. So I bait out that effect with the Evenly. They negate it. Cool. And of course, I drew the Maxi for the turn, by the way, guys. That's just how Master Duel works. Into the 6/6 call by, so I can't even rely on the Lair of Darkness shit over here. Motherfucker, right? Into Super Factorial. Now I'm able to Maxi, right? I'm only going to get 2 draws off of this, because this only counts as 1. And then number 2. So here's where we're doing some interesting shit, right? I chain Econ, because I figure it's a non-targeting effect. They have to send one. So if I get rid of my own Fenrir, grab one of their guys for them to send, it's definitely going to be the Firewall Dragon. So that's what I opt to do. I G-snatch their boy. Of course I get rid of the fucking Theosis, right? I would have been straight chilling this fucking game if they would have took one of these other guys. But hey, maybe Econ could come in clutch again, right? Who knows? Who knows, right? Of course I let them do that. Right into Lingaribo. They're smart. My imperm's down, but here's Econ. I get rid of my Rise Heart for Aratama. They beat over it, so I stop them from Xing, right? They can't Zeus. Or, I mean, they wouldn't Zeus regardless, I don't think, in MethMach, right? If your Cyber's locked. So, which they were. And Birth was the exact draw that did it in there. Like, fuck you. Welcome to the Master Duel experience. All right, guys, on to our final game. Lair of Darkness. All right. Welcome back. I'll do a little bit of talking since I was able to max C with them. They pass it right back to me. Remember, guys, I'm playing this type of deck. I'm doing very well. Looks like I'm doing well, of course, for the views, and I'm an amazing player. But again, I might be punching down a little bit, right? I'm in Platinum and Master Duel. I'm climbing up all the way through, right? So just think about the amount of glue that my average opponent sniffs, right? That's going to affect their ability to play effectively against me, even if I'm running a dedicated going second deck, etc. Everything's kind of stacked up. Whoa, tier, and of course they have the fucking heartbeat. I was mauling because I was like, I just wanted a fucking Lair of Darkness win. I was like, that literally would have been it. I would have attributed their shit and that would have been GG. I'm like, fuck it, take this imperm and I hope you pass your goddamn turn back to me. Even though I don't, because I have Kashteara in here, which might not be the best. Ooh, into Foolish Burial. I'm like, okay, well, my Maxi's about to pop off, and that's what I did. Grabbed off the Prosperity, right? I was an absolute bastard since they passed their turn the first time through. So, Kaiser Glider, that's all right. Nib is what we were looking for. We live with Nib now. I just have to time it right? I can't let them go into the Kikolos. They go into Barone first. And here's where we have the 5 brain play, where I absolutely outplay the shit. I fucking break their ankles in whatever Yu-Gi-Oh form in the Shadow Realm that you could think of, right? This econ is dead. It can only change the defense or the attack position of a monster, right? If I activate this, hopefully they fall for the bait. Oh, and they do, in which I chain Nibiru and wipe their fucking board. So obviously they're still going to get a lot of tier effects off, but there's no way that they should kill me. There's like no fucking way that they should kill me. And I'm going to keep drawing. So hopefully my opponent gets greedy. And I drew into Ash, which is perfect because I'm like, well, whatever they go into next. Oh, into the most greediest Chaos Ruler. Negate. Get the fuck out of my game. Puh, puh. I piss on the watery grave of Tier. Fuck you. Fuck Tier. Yeah. So without further ado, guys, I put on a clinic there. I think I only lost 2 games in my entire climb. That was my last Platinum game, so I'm officially Diamond 5. I will continue to play with this in Diamond, but I think the ritual event's right around the corner, so I'm going to switch to that. I got something spicy for that. It's a little different from Lair since Lair Darkness is actually banned. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching and getting my last video to 400 views, over 400 with Lair of Darkness. So I hope you guys could bless it and bless the algorithm with that, with your demonic presence. So stay fiending, motherfuckers. I'm gonna catch you around.